I am Iron Man. You think you're the only superhero in the world? Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Who the hell are you?
Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
The only matter I do not take seriously, boy, is you. Your politics bore me. Your demeanor is that of a pouty child. And apparently, you alienated my favorite daughter, Gamora. I shall honor our agreement, Kree, if you bring me the orb. But return to me again empty-handed, and I will bathe the Starways in your blood.
What do we do, Cap?
We fight.
This is gonna end well.
They're not stopping.
Neither are we. He's my friend. So was I.
That shield doesn't belong to you.
You don't deserve it. My father made that shield.
Tony. There was no other way.
I'm gonna end it.
Okay, welcome, Joe Pal Puttyman here. So, I unfortunately did a whole 20-minute review of me just bawling my eyes out about how fantastic this movie is. As a personal Marvel geek, as a personal Marvel fan, as just a person who loves Marvel and the MCU and the comic books. In the video, I spoke candidly about this, my Phase 1 box, and I went a little bit cry-eyed and everything else, and talked about how emotionally I felt about this movie, and got some tears out. And then unfortunately, guys, like an idiot, I didn't have my mic plugged up. It was plugged up to my computer because I'm used to recording off the computer. Why did I do this today off of my PS4? Well, simply because this movie moved me so much that I had to I felt like I had to get on camera about it. Tonight was probably the most fantastic thing ever for me. The epic proportion of what this movie has. Like, I talk about how much I love Star Wars as a movie, and how much I love the series, and how magical it was for me. And the magic for that will never be what this does for me. The scale of epicness this movie has, where I'm in tears, sobbing, trying to hold back. And I'm not talking about like the times like I cry because I get some don't say much. I'm talking about like genuinely, I feel sad for things. I feel happy for things. I'm excited for things. I'm laughing. I'm cheering. I feel like I'm a part of this world, and like I just witnessed something that has been culminating for 11 years now into something so massive and huge. And unfortunately, on my end, I kind of just went on a tangent, like I usually do when it came to my review. I even stated there's no spoiler review today, guys. If I do a spoiler review, it's going to be on a separate occasion where I go into detail about every little nook and cranny, which is probably going to happen already with other video channels. And if it's something you guys really want, I will comb every mental thought I've thought about this, because I won't forget. I won't forget what happened in this movie and how much it impacted me. It's everything I wanted it to be, and more. It did what I wanted, then did what I didn't know I wanted. And if that makes sense, I don't know how to explain it to you, but I can't wait until everyone else sees it, so I can do a spoiler-free review, or a spoiler review, so I can do a podcast, so I can just talk in streams about it. I mean, you guys need to see this. If your parents say, hey, is there a movie that you only get to pick once a year? This should be that movie. That's how big this movie is. I'm seeing Star Wars at the end of the year, and I don't even think it will ever impact me as much as Avengers Endgame did. It's... I want to recreate it so much, but there's no way to recreate what I just saw tonight. And it's funny, I had time when I went to the movies, went to go do my grocery shopping, to think about just certain scenes, things of that nature. I had to hold back how I felt from telling people to want to spoil it. I still have so much trouble wanting to spoil it, but at the same time, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I want to talk about this, but I want to talk about it, and I want to show pictures, and I want to show comparisons, and I want to show you why. For me as a comic book fan, this is a dream come true, because I feel like as I'm getting older and older that I might pass away, and I feel real bad because Stan Lee, God, he would be so proud of what came out. The Russo brothers did his work so much justice, and it so ends in such a powerful way that even to this day, to this time, I can visually watch it in my head and see how impactful. I've already like shed tears on my last mess up video, and I'm still doing it now, just thinking about it, thinking about the things that happen, and how I can't even express. There's nothing I can say about plot wise about how fantastic the movie is or what's going on without spoiling anything. It's that fantastic. You have to see it. If you've seen any MCU movie, you need to see this movie. If you've been enthralled in the MCU movie, you definitely need to see this movie. I mean, it makes me proud to be a geek. It makes me proud to have something like this. And if you want to see this opened up and see what's inside, I think I already made a video, but if I haven't, I might make a new video in higher detail, try to do it in higher quality. But I'm proud to be a Marvel comic geek. I'm proud that I got ridiculed as a kid for being the geek that I am. And today, the thing that I loved, that I was proud to say was an awesome, awesome piece of literature, as well as you know, any Lord of the Rings books, any Harry Potter books. These were my literature, and by God, they did it justice. And I got to see my heroes do the things they do right when I was reading those comic books. I'm so proud to be the biggest Marvel comic geek out there, and to show everything that I have. And I just had to get one thing out, and I thought this was perfect right here. So this is why I had to hold, just to say, listen, This is why I'm a Marvel comic geek, and I can pull out all my comics, which I will. I had to do just all that kind of stuff. Like, I wanted to pull everything out and just sit down like a kid, like, you know, that just saw the greatest cartoon in the world and now wanted to pull out his toys and play toys with his action figures. It's like that impactful. Now, wow, this one actually went longer than the other one. I think the other one was like 14 minutes. I love this movie. This is a fantastic movie that needs to be experienced. I'm so happy that I got to see this before anything else happened in my life, before I passed away, before I got stuck somewhere, things of that nature. You never know what could happen in life. But I got to say that I got to see Avengers Endgame in 3D an opening night on a midnight showing. Before a lot of people did, actually. I'm proud to be a Marvel geek. I just want to end it there, guys. Go see the movie. Go see it. I love you guys. Comic books. As always, Puttyman, Give a Pie. We're all about the comic books, man. We're all about the Marvel comics. We've always been about the Marvel comics. I don't even know how to end this properly. I love this movie. Oh, I love it. I'll talk to you all later. Go see the movie. It deserves to be like the biggest blockbuster ever. Yep. Such a good movie. Fuck.